Gemini, welcome to Tarot by George. This will be a monthly read for June. Also, I would like to say happy birthday. If you're having a birthday, if you've had a birthday already, Gemini, I hope you had a good one. Okay, let's get into this then, Gemini. I'm going to get you an angel number for the month. That is 7. So that is all about spiritual awakening, good fortune and divine intervention. So I'll pop that to one side. Okay then, let's see, what does Gemini need to know for the month of June? Remember Gemini, this is your season now, so let's see what your season brings for you. Okay, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know for the month of June? Something new, setback. What else does Gemini need to know, Spirit, for the month of June? What does Gemini need to know for the month of June? What does Gemini need to know? Ooh, time to take out the trash, Gemini. What does... Ooh, there's lots of stuff coming through. Lots of stuff. I think that is too many, so I'm going to put that back. Okay. What does Gemini need to know for the month of June? Can I have 3 more cards, please, Spirit? Okay, take them. Diet, celebration, wish granted, and greedy. And at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you've got do what makes you happy. So we've got something new, setback, time to take the trash out, diet, celebration, wish granted, greedy, do what makes you happy. We'll take that. And then the other one is stop. Okay. The other one after that is stop. Right then, let's see what this is all about, and then I will, so I'm going to clarify these, and then I will, let's get the energy. Let's get the energy for the read. Let's see what the energy is, Gemini. And Spirit, can I have the energy for the read for Gemini, please? The energy for the read for Gemini. The energy for the read for Gemini for the month of June. We've got Gemini, give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got open your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, so I'm just pop those there. So that is the energy for the read. Let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, Spirit, clarify something new. Clarify something new for Gemini for the month of June. Okay, Gemini, we've got the devil in reverse. Okay, so release yourself from bondage and try something new. Clarify the devil in reverse. So some of you might have started to, I don't know, so diets there, maybe change up your diet, change up your routine. All these cards are flipping out. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to have to take those because they're there. So some of you have released something. So you might have given up maybe an addiction or something like that. Whatever it is, you are healing from it this month. You might have had to take some time out to be on your own to think about the situation or how to deal with the situation. But it seems like you need to be clear with your communication at this time, Gemini. Which, you know you don't struggle with that though. Okay, I mean, sometimes you do. Sometimes you find it hard to say things, I think, when it's really, really close to your heart. For everything else and for everyone else, you can actually, speak your mind and stuff like that. But when it's something that's quite close and personal to your heart, sometimes you find it hard to talk about it until you're ready. So, but whatever this is, it's causing maybe a setback and making you a little bit weak. And it's a fear that you can't ignore. Clarify time to take out the trash. The cards are going crazy, Gemini. The cards are going crazy. Let's see. You've worked really, really, really hard, Gemini. You really, really have. And you want to enjoy what you've worked hard for. Something needs to be deducted, Gemini, from your life so you can look after yourself. You need to be able to take the lead, take control of your life. So something needs to go so you are able to do that and get your happiness and grow. Because someone needs to go. Someone has not got the right intentions. So whoever that person is, Gemini, you're going to have to take out the trash, my love. You're going to have to take out the trash. Clarify diet, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Gemini, I'm not joking. Your cards are coming out in chunks. So, diet. That could be food, Gemini, but it could also be what you're consuming daily. It could be watching too much, something you're indulging in which needs balance. So it could be too much television, too much chocolate, or too much of the wrong things that is not good for you. But it doesn't have to necessarily be food, if you know what I mean. So something that you're consuming too much of needs to be reduced or needs to be stopped. So we've got it's crazy. Pregnancy has been coming up quite a lot. So someone might be pregnant and their diet has changed and they're, starting to have cravings and stuff like that. Something has disappointed you about something to do with your daily consumption. Too much of one thing or something can make you sick, you need to be honest with yourself about something, Gemini, and you need to make steps to move forward with this, because if you have to take action now, because you can't just think about it. It's time to take action. You've got options, you've got choices, you've got things that you can put in place to replace. So if it's diet, for example, you know, you can do healthy swaps. So, you know, make sure that you're having protein with all your meals, so that after dinner you are full and that you don't have to eat too much junk stuff. And that's just an example. It's got you a bit nostalgic. So something that you need to change right now, that you're doing too much of, and you remember what it was like before. But you don't need to worry, Gemini, because things are different now. But you need to make these changes. Some of you are really working on your beauty and your self-care. Some of you are really doing that. But you have to find balance, Gemini, in whatever you need to adapt or change in the month of June. Clarify celebrations, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Clarify celebrations for Gemini in the month of June. Clarify celebrations for Gemini in the month of June. I mean, most of you will be celebrating because it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You are going to be celebrating, Gemini, a new beginning. So the Death card has come out. There's going to be such a transformation in your life that will give you a reason to celebrate. Clarify wish granted, please, Spirit. You're not vulnerable anymore. And maybe you were hoping that you were able to see things more clearly and that you wouldn't be gullible about a situation. But your wish has been granted because you see things clearly now, Gemini. You see things clearly, and I can hear I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. You need to release blockages. You need to release blockages so you can have the new beginning that you are craving, that you are longing for, that you are needing. Clarify greedy, please, Spirit. Clarify greedy. Clarify greedy. But whatever, like if you are starting a new diet regime or you're beginning your transformation, you must give things time, Gemini, because Rome wasn't built in a day. You need to you can always call on your natural confidence. So summertime is coming and some of you might not feel so confident. But what makes you guys so stunning is your natural confidence. people are so drawn to your natural confidence. But let me clarify, what is greedy, Spirit? What is greedy? Clarify greedy. The cards are going everywhere, Gemini. Yes, so you might feel hopeless about something, Gemini, but what you really need to work on is balance. So if something doesn't grow, so I don't know what that is, and what I mean by growth is that it doesn't become overwhelming, it doesn't overconsumption. So don't overconsume something. Don't let, you have to nip it in the bud now so it doesn't get out of control. Whatever this situation is for you, it could be, you know, working too much, or, you know, anything that is you're doing too much of, in excess of, and it's your daily thing. You need to start having some sort of balance. Clarify, do what makes you happy, please, Spirit, for Gemini. It's time for change, Gemini. It's time for, and do what makes you happy has been confirmed with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is also happiness. So it's important that you do things, Gemini, that make you happy. You don't have to please everyone all the time. You are actually really good at that. You're such a people person, but you have to make time for you because you are important. You need to, yes, Gemini, this is going to be the month where you transition to this new you. This is going to be about transformation. And then there's a tower. So if you don't nip in the bud, Gemini, what needs to be nipped, you will be forced for that to happen. So yeah, so really think about what you need to do for you, what makes you happy this month. So moving forward, you know what to do. So I'm not sure what this situation is for you guys. You know, it could be work, it could be love, it could be, you know, diet came out and stuff like that. So someone could be overindulging and someone could be under eating or doing something not enough. So it's really what it is in your life. So you might need to do more of something and you're not. And some of you need to, yeah, like walk away from it. Some of you need to stop it completely rather than just trying to be disciplined. So for example, if you are thinking about smoking less, that might be harder than quitting smoking. So I don't know what the situation is for you, Gemini, but you really need to put yourself first so you can have the transformation that you are actually looking for the best version of you to come out for 2025. Okay, Spirit, what does Gemini not see coming for the month of June? Someone around you, Gemini, is gots to go. I don't know who that is, but they're making you they're very superficial, and it's making you a little bit depressed. or weak about something. Because something to do with security. Someone around you, Gemini, is greedy and a little bit selfish. So that will be highlighted for you this month, and you will see you know, we had this one here, time to take out the trash. It might be that person that needs to go. So, you know, something in your life, Gemini, is not good, that needs to be changed. And the universe is showing you now and demanding that you make strides into making it happen, so that you can have an outcome of being the best version of yourself. Clarify the outcome for June, please, Spirit, for Gemini. The outcome for June for Gemini. You're no longer out in the cold about something, but you're still not sure what it is. So this Five of Pentacles have come out sideways. So it's not exactly out in the cold, or out in the, you know, not knowing what's going on, maybe to do with money or just being left out in the cold about something. You kind of sort of know, but there's still stuff that you don't know, Gemini. And that's something that that is gonna be the outcome of June for you. Clarify the five. I don't really read cards sideways, Gemini, but I feel like it's either gonna be something to do with money, and something to do with people. So people might be talking, might be your colleagues at work. But reach out for help, Gemini, this month if you do need it. So you do have good, reliable friends and family that you can turn to that love you. So turn to them if you need help. Don't keep it to yourself, and don't let it get you down. Okay? So Gemini, it's really funny because a lot of the readings I've done have been extremely heavy. Now the energy that I'm feeling right now isn't heavy like the other star signs I've had. This one seems like you've got things, you know what you need to do. It's more about like taking action on what you need to do. But June is quite heavy because most of the energy that has been carried from May, so most of the things that have happened in May have been carried over to June. So if something happened in May, it's going to drag over to June, and then you're going to be able to, you know, nip that in the bud. Can I have some advice, please, for the month of June for Gemini, please, Spirit? Ooh, romance. Romance, Gemini. That's nice. Summer's coming in your season. Have a bit of romance. Why not? It's nice. Do you have a burning question, Gemini? Let's see what the angels need to answer for you. Reconsider. Some of you might reconcile with someone in the month of June. And we've got this situation will improve. So Gemini, I hope you have a fantastic month. We're going to end it there. Thank you for spending time to listen to this read. Like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate with you, please leave it for someone else. Stay blessed, stress less, take care.